Hello, happy Monday, everyone. It is, well, I don't know about day 9 million of the quarantine. But today I am so excited to share this with you guys. We're on Thursday, we're finally going live. Everything's going to come together. I'm going to kind of unveil the thing that we have been working on for the last 7+ years. Andy, Brad, what's going on? Ryan, Amanda, how's everybody doing? Brad. So I'm doing well. Doing well. Oh, thanks, Brad. Dark Lord. Yes, I don't. Andy, it's not. I put it away. I had it hanging on my desk for a little bit after our meeting. So for those of you who don't know, Andy always calls me the Dark Lord. So when him and Steven were doing a demo, so I showed up with my Darth Vader mask on. So when he came on live onto our demo, there I sat in my Darth Vader mask. My voice changer wouldn't work though, so it was a little bit disappointing, but still was a good time. So what I wanted to share with you guys. So what we're doing, okay, this is over 7 years of work. Like, I'll kind of tell you a little bit of the backstory, right? So what happened was how we got here. And if you hear anything, I'm sorry. We're still under quarantine. I'm at home. How we got here. So I started out about 10 years ago with these feelings, and I had just started with my EMR. It was working, but it wasn't the life that I wanted to lead. It was taking time away from my family, and I found that I was doing an hour and a half, 2 hours a night of paperwork, at least. Then on top of that, I was trying to do all of my marketing and everything, and the whole thing just got overwhelming. It was consuming so much of my personal time with my family, and when I looked back, I was giving up hours upon hours. I calculated the time, and it was over 3 years. Over a 13-year period, I lost over 3 years with my family. And how many of you can relate to this? How many of you have kind of been through this before? This documentation thing, it just sucking your life. You work a 10-hour day and you come home and there it is. You're doing it. You're doing your marketing. You're trying to grow your business, and you're trying to get your stuff done so that you can get your billing or make your productivity, and it consumes you. You wake up at night and you're thinking about it, and it's bothering you, and you're worrying about it, and you're trying to do this juggling act between spending time with your family and your friends and the people that you love, and trying to get your stuff done on time. And it's this constant push and pull that's happening inside of you, and it's tearing you apart, really. I mean, I know it was me. I don't know, let me know if it was tearing you guys apart, please. Let me know if that work was just eating you alive, because I know it was me. So I decided I begged for a while. I begged and groveled to all the MRs for a while. And this is part of the reason this sign exists, because after years of begging and groveling, it didn't get me anywhere. Nobody fixed anything. They would tell me, oh, yeah, we're going to work on that. Yeah. And 8 months later, 10 months later, a year later that we sat, none of it, literally none of what we talked about was fixed. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have had the same experience. And, I said, well, I've got to do something. I'm going to fix it. So about 7 years ago, I started this journey. And it's been a long journey, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been a long journey. It's been rough. It's taken a lot out of me. It's taken a lot out of my family. It's been a long road, but it's finally here. It's finally here. So what we're going to talk about, the big breakthrough that we had, we're now sub 25-minute a day documentation. And we're pushing it lower. We're constantly looking for ways to cut that time lower and lower and lower. The goal is sub 15-minute per day documentation. That's at least 4 to 5 evals and about 10 or so additional patients. And we're getting there. We're getting there. The other thing, the marketing piece, right? So it's not enough to just get your documentation done fast. We also need something that's going to grow our business. Like I always said this, when you have an EMR, why do I pay them and then at the end of the month, I don't really get anything from it? Like, yeah, they did my billing. I got my billing out the door. And yeah, I was Medicare compliant, but like on the bottom line, I lost money at the end of every month sending them a check. It was just a cost of doing business. But your EMR shouldn't be that. Like, you should have something that is turning revenue around for you. You should have something that is actually helping your business grow, not just something that's in the way that just has to be done and has to be dealt with. And that's over, guys. Like, this is done. On Thursday, I'm going to show you guys what we've done, what we have created, and the way that it is going to allow people to get their lives back, allow you to get your life back, allow you to have time to spend with your family and friends again, and to remove that weight that's on a lot of people's shoulders right now. I know it was on mine, and it weighed really heavy on mine, that you've got to choose. You shouldn't have to choose between your family and your work. Like, it's an impossible situation. You need your job to support your family, and you need your family to support your work. And over time, what happens is, to a lot of us, it starts to wear us down. Like, how many of you can relate to this? I mean, let me know if it's worn you down. Oh, there's a whole bunch of other people on here. Lakeland, my thing didn't screen out. TJ, what is going on, man? Steven, John. So how many of you can relate to this? Like, how many of you have had like this inner conflict, where you're like, oh, I've got to get all this paperwork done. I've got to get my marketing and I've got to get all this done. And then you're sitting there and you're trying to spend time with your family, and you have to pick. Am I going to spend that time with my family, or am I going to go work? You just work that 9-10 hour day, and you're sitting there torn between the things that need done for work or for your business and the time with your family. Like, why is this a thing? Like, why are we sitting here deciding what's more important, the time with our family or getting our work done on time? So we're here to stop that. We're here to make sure that never happens, to make sure that sucky EMR isn't a thing in your life anymore, that you're going to be able to spend your time with your friends and your family and not feel bad. Janelle, what's going on? Janelle and I went to school together. Haven't seen Janelle since, was that 2 weeks ago when we did the Zoom call with all our classmates? That was fun. We should do that again, Janelle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with everybody what we've created, how it's going to work, how it's going to help decrease your time. And I've got some freaking amazing offers right now. Because, well, the quarantine has hit everybody hard. COVID has hit everyone hard. Jared, what is going on, man? How you doing? So yeah, it's hit everybody hard. Like, it's taken its toll. And so we're putting together, really freaking awesome offer for you guys. And I'm so excited to share it because it's going to help a lot of people. And although it's not going to help me out a ton financially, at first, it's really going to help a lot of practices. A lot of people right now that are struggling, that are trying to figure out what's on the other side of this. What is this going to look like? Where am I going to be? So Thursday night at 8, I'm going to put the link down below. And in the link, you'll kind of get a little bit about what we're doing on that. It's a landing page naturally, just like everybody else does. But so you're going to see a little bit more about what we're doing, what we've been working on, how we've cut documentation down to less than 25 minutes a day, how we've created this marketing machine that's going to grow your practice by 15, 20, 30%. What's going on, Jay? Over the next 6 months or so. How the whole thing kind of comes together to make your life easier, to make your practice grow. And I can't even tell you how excited I am to share this with you guys. Like, man, 6 freaking years of development and 7 years total of this thing, and now it's finally here. And I'm gonna love it with you guys. And I told Jason was at my house about a week ago, I think. And I was telling him I have a character flaw that I have to go over the top. And I told him this thing should have been released over a year ago, but it wasn't okay that it was just a little bit better than what you were doing. Like a little bit better here, a little bit better there, a little bit better here. We had to create this thing that is better everywhere, that is going to save you enormous amounts of time on all ends. So I'm really ecstatic to share this with you guys. I can't wait to show it to you, and I can't wait to share the offer with all of you guys. So because this group has been great for me. You guys have been a source of inspiration. You know, the things that you're saying, the things you guys are talking about in the group are kind of pushing me. You know, it's showing me where people's focus is. What do I need to create next? What do you guys need? So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And if you guys ever see anything that you'd like or want or need in a software, say the word. If it makes sense, I'll tell you, and we'll start developing it. So again, Thursday night at 8 p.m., we're going to go over this. We're going to have this live training. There's going to be stuff that you're going to take away. You're going to come to this. You're going to walk away with stuff. Even if you don't want my software, I'm going to give you some free, little piece of it, software. I'm going to give you some free software. I'm going to give you some free tools that you can use to help convert people, to help grow your practice. Brent, what is going on? So, so that's going to help you grow your practice. It's going to help get things running for you. And you'll walk away with those tools, if nothing else. Yeah, a lot of hard work. So I think, amen. Amen, Jay. Yeah, I'm very excited that it's finally releasing also. It's been, way too long. But I'm really excited about giving you guys these tools and giving you guys stuff to walk away with. Like literally, the stuff that I'm going to give you is easily, you're going to add over $10,000 to your practice this year easily if you implement this stuff. All you have to do is implement it. I will give you a little bit of free software. I'll give you some free tools. I'll tell you where they should be implemented. I'll tell you how they should be used. All you have to do, show up. So, hey, I will put the link below to that in the comments here, and hopefully we will see all of you guys there. Thank you, everyone, for checking in. I'm not sure who's all left here. Rebecca, thanks for hopping on. Jay, Brent, Jared, Janelle. Well, thank all you guys for hopping in, and I look forward to seeing all of you Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Hey, everyone, have a great evening. Go enjoy some time with your family, and I hope everyone has a great night.